Glock 27 pistol. I'm going to take a quick look at this gun. It's something a little bit different to talk about. Most manufacturers nowadays with concealed carry craze are making these little, call them subcompact versions of their standard handgun. This is Glock 27 in 40 Smith & Wesson, as compared to a Glock 22, okay, which is the full-size gun in 40 Smith & Wesson. Here, I believe this one's got like a 3-inch barrel on the little subcompact, and that one's probably a 4-inch barrel on the standard size. And also the magazine. The magazine's more compact, holds 9 rounds of 40 Smith & Wesson, where the full-size gun holds 15 rounds. Okay, here are your two magazines side by side. See the difference in them. So, like I said, a lot of people like these little compact guns. I myself had reservations about them because, like I said, everybody makes them. I've seen at the range guys with chopped down 45s by Springfield Armory and that. And I mean, what the problem is first of all, 40 Smith & Wesson is a pretty stout cartridge. And then when you go, see, this is where these magazines are a little bit different. If you had a flat base magazine, it would be difficult for me to get a good grip on this and hold on to this gun. Now, this gun comes with these little tiny, little bit of a finger extension on this, and it is a Glock magazine, okay? It's marked Glock, but on the bottom it's Pierce Grips, 1998, it looks like, or 6. So with this little extension, which I don't know if that was an add-on or it came from the factory, if Glock bought these and put them on the guns. Now, when I grip the gun, I can get its second finger on there and I got a hold of it, okay? Because I've heard of people buying the Smith & Wesson Shield and all that other stuff to where they have trouble controlling the gun, hitting anything with the polymer frame. And this is a Generation 2. It doesn't have the accessory rail down there, much like this does. This is, I think, a Gen 3 style. So this is an early version of the pistol. And like I said, I had my reservations about shooting it, controllability, so I took it out anyway. And I ran a few mags of my hand loads through there, which is not a real super powerful load, but it is a jacketed hollow point. I don't max my reloads out. You know, I know a lot of people will go for a certain velocity, which in a lot of your loads, it is the max velocity. But I didn't do that. Mine, you know, I'd say maybe 5 to 8% under the maximum. But that's what I used is my hand load. And we'll cut out now to the shooting section where I go out and try this out. I have something a little bit unusual here. I have a Glock 27 in 40 millimeter. It's a little subcompact 9-shot gun. Going to see if we can even attempt to hit anything at 7 yards with it. These things here, I don't know. I mean, a 380's pretty good, a lot smaller than this, but some of us gotta have that chopped down 40, 45. Actually, I'm hitting with it. It's a little bit more easier to control. Of course, again, it comes up to the strength of your arms and stuff. I thought this would be a lot worse, but it's not. Not too bad. Not something I want to shoot a couple hundred rounds out of, shoot it all day. Yeah, see. Fatigued. I was fresh, I'd shoot a lot better. Yeah, that one drifted. Well, we'll go see what we did at 7 yards. Still ain't terrible. 7 yards, that ain't bad. On a human-sized target, those are all hits. You know, I was surprised I got them into the black, but I'm a little bit fatigued from a day's shooting to be fooling around with something like that, but it was not as bad as I thought it would be. The recoil in that and controlling it. And when I did the second mag, you know, some of them I was starting to anticipate recoil in that, but still got 3 of them in black, so actually it's not a bad gun. I had reservations about something that small and 40, but not that terrible. Now, as you've seen, I was quite surprised. Like I said, I was able to get a good purchase on the gun. I was able to shoot it fairly accurately at 7 yards and hit what I was shooting at. Okay, I'd be confident to carry this gun knowing that I could probably, with that load in there, hit what I was shooting at. You know, the thing is, again, 40 Smith & Wesson for a compact concealed gun. I mean, some people I know like that. But let's take a look at something like this Bulgarian Makarov for size differences. Now, 9mm Makarov falls in between 380 and a 9mm Luger. So right there and then, you're not talking the same class in terms of power. But as for size-wise, it's pretty close. You know, the grip's a little longer on the Mac, and if you look at them side by side, the Mac's a little bit thinner width-wise, where this Glock is pretty wide. But with the correct holster and carrying it, you know, can't say. This pistol I can shoot accurately and control it, even just out of the blue, just drawing it out and shooting it. It's a little bit clunky in terms of size for its caliber and power, but reliable, good, you know, good weapon. This here shot very well. It was easy for me to control it, you know, without practicing a whole hell of a lot. You know, I guess I'm just used to shooting, so it was easy for me to just take this right from scratch and shoot it well. Somebody that is not into shooting a lot of handguns or handguns of a larger caliber may have some problems with this, you know, too much. I mean, from what I see, you know, on the full-size Glocks, I mean, you have a 9mm, people will buy that before 40, and 40 Smith & Wesson kind of is not really that popular of a cartridge, I guess, for the expense. A lot of people like 9mm because They're easier to control, they're more popular, the ammunition is less expensive. And then plus some people, I guess, 40 millimeter, even this full-size gun, you know, you have to practice with this to get it under control and to use it. All right, let's say it's not a novice handgun. Okay, somebody that's not familiar with firearms really should not be starting off with an ultra compact 40 or 45 for concealed carry. Okay, unless you go out, practice, learn to use the weapon and master it. But like I said, I did have my reservations about this subcompact gun, but after I took it out and tried it, I kind of like it. I don't like it enough to where I'd buy one, but I can honestly say it is not a bad weapon for what it is. Now, I have not shot like a Smith & Wesson Shield or any of the Springfield Armory subcompacts. One guy was going to let me shoot a 45, and he had that 45 chopped down, you know, back when those were popular a few years ago. 3-inch barrel, little stubby grip with a little short magazine, and then you can get an extended magazine that would extend the grip. So in other words, you had the little compact concealed short flush mag where you barely got, and that's the reason I didn't want to shoot it, is I barely got my second finger on the grip of the gun. And the guy goes, well, I'll put the extended mag in, but I said, well, you know, what's the purpose, you know? So, yeah, because you're not going to carry it concealed with that extended mag, see? But yes, this little finger rest on the bottom of this magazine, I believe, makes all of the difference in this gun. Still fairly concealable, and you have the 40 Smith & Wesson for your power factor. So that's our little view of the Glock 27 pistol, and that, I believe, is a Gen 2, and it has the high-vis Glock sights. Actually a nice gun. You know, Glock makes some quality stuff. All right, hope you enjoyed the video.